Hi everyone, this is Dad again. Welcome back to another video. This one will be about procrastination. And believe me, I know, I've been there, done that, doing right now. I was procrastinating a lot just to start this very recording here. And makes me nervous. Last time I was trying to read the script, so I don't really feel very comfortable with that. So now I have my notes here and try to improvise. So let's get with it, get on with it. Yeah, this is about how I became a procrastinator. When I was a kid, everything had to be done according to my father's will. If something was done differently, it probably was a very quick slap or more serious beating we got. He had all his idea how things to be done and had to do it his way. We had to do music school, which I didn't really wasn't fond of. He entered me into math and physics competitions in school, had to do the home chores, and everything had to be done by his way. Even the simplest chores at home was filling me dread because of the Damocles slap, which was always hanging over my head. So eventually, the safest option became not to do anything except what was have to be done the way it had to be done. Everything else I was doing in my own head. I was reading a lot of books, I was playing my own games. I didn't realize that time, but mostly role-playing games. Either alone or with my brothers. Even though my parents were divorced when I was 15, and I was kind of relieved from my father's oppression, it took me a long time to get over this. So, this is how I became a procrastinator. Everything was already pre-made. I never had to make a decision how to do and what to do. And this is basically determined my life. Okay, so here we are, living in the moment and struggling to do what we want to do. So let's take a deeper look on procrastination and what could be done about it. The key realization that things never do themselves. If we want to achieve anything in life, we have to do it. And it's painful and it's hard. We have to go and do it. Some of us might born with a silver spoon in their ass and everything is done for them. But most of the time this is not the case. The very hard thing to realize is what needs to be done. Finding goals, finding your meaning in life, it's very tough. And a lot of time we got into procrastination. We do something else. We really try avoid working on our goals. We try to avoid even thinking about what we want to do, what we want to achieve. And now, here is the realization. Procrastination might not be the bad guy here. We need break. We don't want our goals or higher goals and our imagination crush us. We might not be able even to find out what we want to do. I'm nearing 50 now and I still don't know what I want to be when I grow. I'm grown up. And we are fallible. We are not superheroes. We are just not able always for focus on the target. And if you feel bad about procrastination, just think of that. Give yourself a break. Just lay back, relax, and do something which brings you fun, a bit of relief. The truth is, if you always push yourself, you will just burn out. You don't want to burn out. Give yourself space and time just to relax. There's always tomorrow. And if there's not, then it doesn't really matter. We don't take our chores to the grave. As a dad, I want you guys to be happy, live a good life. I want my kids to grow up and live their best. And I want the same to you as well. So the key is to do everything stress-free as much as possible. Yeah, sometimes you can't avoid stress in life, but you can fight it. You can do countermeasures, let's say. My daughter, she's 7. Once a week she goes to Gaelic, once a week she goes to soccer, and once a week there is an Irish dance class, and that's all of her extra activity outside of school. Otherwise, she's having play dates with her friend, coloring, reading, a bit of homework every day, but basically I just try to let her be as she wants. And you could do the same. Just find something which is fun, find something which is relaxing, and if you are tired with your chores, tired with your big goal of the life, don't feel bad. Just to relax a bit. Try finding what truly interests you, but sometimes it won't work out. And if you have to choose between stress in the corner because you are crushed under the weight of your chores or thoughts, or you can choose just to relax and do something else, which might sound procrastination, yeah, it might make sense to choose the latter. You have to strike a balance there. So as I mentioned, I'm nearing 50 now, and I never figured out what I want to be when I'm a grown-up. I got good with computers, I got good with IT support, but frankly, I'm not bothered about the details. I won't be able to troubleshoot the very soul of Windows for you. I cannot read network traffic from packet to packet. I just don't care. I'm a good intermediate between a clueless user and the computer. That's all. I'm not really stressed to achieve more. I didn't become rich. I didn't become successful in life. In a monetary sense, let's say. But I'm living a fairly stress-free life. And yeah, sometimes I'm struck by an existential crisis, and sometimes I have to choose between just stressing about life or to play a computer game or read a book. And yeah, sometimes I just step out to the garden, do something a little there in the greenhouse or something. And I believe this is how procrastination keeps me sane and alive. When you think about life goal, it doesn't have to be something very big and very complicated. I just found my meaning of life now. When my daughter was born, we relocated from Hungary to Ireland to provide her a better country to grow up. And now with my wife, this became our meaning of life, to bring her up in a good way. Allow her to grow up the best way she can, achieve as much as she can. We are uprooted ourselves from Hungary, basically disrupted her life, but she's already settled in an Irish soil, and she will grow up hopefully like much of a local, and hopefully this will give us also the roots we need when we will be our grandparents here. If you find your meaning of life might be a small thing, you can achieve this step by step. Like Master Uguay said, I hope. Is there anyone haven't seen Kung Fu Panda? Okay, to sum it up. Things won't do themselves. You have to do it. But if you are not able to do it for any reason, allow yourself just to relax and focus on something else. You don't have to strive for grand goals. It can be something small, something simple. You should be happy about it. And if you find yourself procrastinating, just be mindful about it. Take small steps, one at a time, every day, and try to achieve your goals without burning out. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.